Hi katala, hi pumula. No, like I'm good for him. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a beautiful day because I have a guest, and this is the content that I actually wanted to give. Now that we're here, I'm here with a girl that I absolutely love on Instagram because she's all about that body positive, man. You know, she's pushing that beauty, that happiness, that doing me thing, and she's doing it so well too. So I just reached out to her and I was like, hey Anita, let's do a video together about 10 things you've always wanted to ask a fat girl. So 10 questions you've always wanted to ask a fat girl. Yes. Question 1. In terms of outfits, which season do you enjoy the most and why?
Outfits. Oh, okay. So
Which season do you feel like you play around with, man? You can just have fun.
Winter is usually my favorite season. Because I'm a fan of I'm a knitwear, leggings, boots, and like that kind of vibe.
It's comfortable.
It's very comfortable. And my jacket with the nice belts. So summer allows you to show,
you know,
but
you enjoy dressing for winter.
Yeah, winter definitely.
I also enjoy winter too, quite honestly.
If you could take 3 things to a desert island with you, so say Paisha Manji Kwamasia. So that isn't the 3 in your handbag or in your little retailer, what would it be?
Wait, like, is this a survivor type thing? Like, Siasogola?
It's
or
survivor.
We're living lavish.
Did you watch Money Heist? Money Heist?
I haven't watched it yet.
But then, okay, so no, that's fine. So it's like a little desert island, Ignama, Hammock, Nanani, and Zolokona natives.
Oh my word. No, I don't know. Can I take my phone with? Does that even
Yes,
count?
you can take your phone.
Is there network?
There is network. It's like a little beachfront holiday.
I would take my camera, definitely. I would take my camera, definitely. I don't even need my phone if I've got my camera because I can capture everything on my camera.
Exactly.
I would take my camera. I would take...
Okay.
Have you ever catfished someone during like Oma Mixed days, etc.? You remember there was Mixed, there was 2 go. Have you ever maybe catfished someone, maybe met somebody from a different place and then didn't want to tell them that you were a big girl? Have you ever?
No.
You've never?
Ever. No, I don't. I like to be completely myself. Yeah, one man okay, full body pic. Even though I try to make sure my full body pics are like the good looking ones.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's not gonna be good angles. You're looking super cute. Yeah, looking good. But what I do try and maintain is that this is how I am. So if our connection grows stronger, you have to know that this is what you're dealing with. Yeah. And you have to be able to handle it. Describe your personal style, like fashion wise. Like, what kind of girl are you? Like, are you jeans and tees kind of girl?
I'm an everything kind of girl.
Yeah.
I'm an everything kind of girl. I'm an everything kind of girl. For the longest time, I convinced myself that I was a dress girl. You know, some type of way about showing cellulite, because when you're wearing leggings as a big girl, you can see the cellulite. So I convinced myself that I was a dress girl for the longest time. But I'm a legging girl, I'm a jean girl, I'm a whatever I want to do type of girl. If I want to do shorts tomorrow and I'm at the beach, if it fits, I am for it. I am all for it. Have you ever put something off for when you lose weight?
Some things, like the things that I'm afraid of heights. So let's do bungee jumping, and I can attempt. I feel like the rope will snap or the bridge will crumble or some crazy shit like that. Like, I don't like testing the elements, you know. So all those heighty things, Jay, is a big no-no. But other things wise, life wise, progression wise, no. It's just jealous. Let's have extreme sports. Let's say extreme sports is the only thing that I'm like putting off. Okay. So what's your next holiday destination? Of course, after COVID. Like, where are we going?
I am going to Tanzania. I'm going to Zanzibar. Alright, have you ever starved yourself? If yes, for how long?
Starved.
Oh, wait, no. Like when you were younger. I
Putting a video the whole day.
I assumed that other fat girls had stopped themselves.
You're thinking I act like I couldn't let myself stop myself. Like, why would I be trying to kill myself? Ooh, this is a sassy one. Describe your ideal man. Like, what do you look for in a partner? Like, what do you look at? What are the first things that just grab your attention when you come across another sex? Like you do.
I think eyes. Eyes, definitely. Eyes.
I'm also an eye girl.
How they smell. Oh, like it's the eyes, it's how they smell.
Yes.
The height, because I'm a short girl, so I love anyone that's taller than me, which is almost everyone. And if he's got muscles, even better.
Ooh.
If he's dark, even better.
Ooh.
But if he loves me, that's all that matters.
You know?
Oh, but dark men, you just feel safe, man.
Yeah.
You just feel safe.
You feel brown men, somebody the exception. Hey, okay, but then I'm not even gonna say it.
Were you ever unhappy with yourself growing up?
Yeah, I think all on it I was kept to myself a lot. And then when I got into grade 10, my friend who I told them I started exposing myself a bit more to like other people and like, you know, interacting and after school and stuff like that. So then that's when I started learning to come out of my shell a bit. But when I was still younger, I was very much within myself.
Do you think it was because of your weight?
It was. Kind of you're not really sure because people were like, hey, too fat, you lose weight, whatever. But the older I got, I was like, hey, well, people like, I'm fine like this. When I want to change, I do change, and I know what to do to change. And what's the imagine? What's the worst thing anyone has ever said to you about your weight, and how do you respond to it?
I think I'm a brush offer. I think I brush it off so much so that I forget it even existed. People have their own issues. Sometimes umuntu will be mean to you, but they're just angry on their own. So even if you were skinny, they would have found something wrong with you. You need to get to a point of realizing that sometimes it's a them thing. It's got absolutely nothing to do with you. Exactly. You could have come in the perfect package or what you consider perfect or better than what you are right now, and they still would have found a problem with it because that's just them.
Exactly.
Ooh, let's talk about exes. They say thin men like chubby girls. Let's talk about your exes. Just give me a percentage. We're not trying to get those type of numbers. I'm just trying to get like a rough percentage. It would be like 70% of my exes were skinny and 30 or 20 was middle size and maybe 10% was chubby.
Oh, okay. Let me say 30%. Okay, now let me start with 50%. It's probably skinny niggas.
50% skinny niggas?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not like skinny. No, not even 30%.
30%?
Normal, like medium size. And then we have 10% with chubby.
You've done chubby?
I've done chubby, yeah.
Honey, I've actually never done chubby.
Really?
I've shied away from chubby because I just always thought I'm chubby, then if he's chubby, then it's like two chubbies.
I actually like chubby more, and the ones that have made most of an impact is probably chubby. You know when they say they're like all nice and fuzzy and warm, just the way you are, and it's hips and us like just two fluff balls of happiness. What do you love the most about your body?
Body, I think I really like my legs. I like my legs. They look very, thick and cute. And do you honestly feel like you wasted years and time doubting yourself in life in general? Doubting yourself because of your weight? Did you ever miss out on any opportunities?
I feel like I have wasted a lot when it was like primary high school years because I was very uncertain of myself. Like, I didn't know what was going on. And then, but as I got older, varsity was my playground. Like I feel like that's when I just said.
That's when you were like, "Fuck, man! I am me. I am complete. I am whole. Like this
is no other." Exactly.
Like let's do it.
So even now it's more of a matured. This is me. This is it. And now it's more of focusing on peace. I feel like I never gave myself enough time to be at peace, even with my weight or whatever that was happening around me, I took it in too much. So now it's time for me to learn without any disturbance, and I'm at peace, I'm peace, you know. I'm at peace, I'm busy, you know. When did you decide to start falling in love with yourself?
It's crazy. I feel like I didn't decide. Curiosity was when I started coming out of my shell, started being more me, started being comfortable as me, started not feeling the need to act or be like anybody else in jail. Just if I didn't like something, I didn't like it, and that's just me. That's where I joined Radio DT. That's when I started getting comfortable with my mind and my thought process and you know how I do things. But I still wasn't comfortable with me.
Like, I was
Thank
so
you.
Just
Thank
side
you.
note, I was super proud of you for that. Because you were so good, and I was just like, oh my gosh.
Thank you so much. That's when I got comfortable with me and you know my mind and what I had to offer as a person. But I still wasn't comfortable with my physical appearance, you know. And then after that I started getting into MC. So I used to do in-store MC. And I remember with in-store MC when I started, I always used to hide in the aisles. So I'd always find the less busy section of the store, hide in between the aisles and punch from there. Until I got to a point where we started doing draws and stuff, and people were just warm to everything, to seeing me, to hearing me, to just me being me. And I was like,
that's the voice.
That's the voice, and this is the face, and this is the body, and this is me, and this is what we're doing.
This is it.
Like,
it's beautiful.
So it's been a journey that I personally was not aware of. Let's talk about the silliest diet or weight loss attempt that you have been. The silliest.
One thing I've tried was Herbalife, and it made me fatter. It made me worse. It made me so freaking bad. And I was having smoothies in the morning.
No!
And it didn't work.
No way. Be honest. Were you having those smoothies and also having your sandwiches too?
I was also indulging.
Yes.
So I know. You're right. So it's a good plan. It's a very good plan.
But you were messing it up.
Mina, I was fucking it up. I know personally I wasn't doing it right.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And like what type of future plans? Like you know, even just your top 1 or top 2.
In 5 years I would be hosting the Drive Time show on whichever radio station I'm at. 5 years my YouTube channel is going to be sitting at Boma.
This girl, no.
5 years. I see myself with that
$1 million.
I see myself with the penthouse.
Exactly.
I see myself with the car. I see myself with property on property on property. I see myself with multiple streams of income. What would you tell your teenage self? Troubled, scared Anita, feeling like she doesn't fit in anywhere in the world. Yeah, what would you tell her?
I tell her to believe in herself and love herself more. I think I in high school didn't even like recognize my potential. Like even when it came to my academics, I was just doing it because I had to do it.
Just winging everything.
You know, just winging it.
Just winging it.
It's self-love, and in self-love they always say it's a journey, and it is.
Yeah.
So I tell her to start then, because I think I started a little later. Now you have to come through with your plus size, and you must rock it.
You must bring it, honey.
You should not make born nothing and be like, I'm like, oh, yo. She is cute, well put together, looking good, smelling good, beautiful. So I just tell her to carry on loving herself and caring for herself, and and going for everything that she wants. If she wanted to play netball for herself, she should have.
Go do it.
Exactly.
Go do it.
And what advice would you give to anyone who's struggling to accept themselves the way they are? Like specifically big girls. Like
I would tell her that there is something that she has to offer that nobody else has.
Exactly.
And that she is wasting time doubting herself. Because the world is waiting for what she was given to show the world.
Exactly.
I would tell her that everything is going to be okay. That she has a place that she fits in perfectly. And that she can create that space in her head if necessary. This is about right man. This is about Nandi man. You know, everything that you've ever wanted waits for you on the other side of here. Once you start accepting yourself and you start arriving as yourself in places, it's going to be easier for you to hold positions and relationships and everything else that you do, because you would have been doing it from a place of being genuine to begin with. So you're not going to get tired of that. You can't get tired of being you. Somebody who is struggling to accept themselves, it's fine. If you want to improve on yourself and do things to make yourself feel better about yourself, it's fine, do that. But don't be miserable in the process, because that's going to make it miserable. It's
going to take it away.
You know, it's going to take it away. And if you don't even understand why you're actually doing it, then it becomes pointless for you, and you're probably going to give up somewhere in the middle of it all.
Exactly.
So once you start doing things for you, things that feed your soul, things that feel good to you,
it's
things
like
that make sense
weight.
to you, like losing weight.
You can never wake up one morning and say you want to lose weight for someone else.
You can never.
It will never happen.
It will never happen, because
you have
see,
to want
now,
to use it for yourself.
Exactly. Short or long hair, and why?
I love short hair, but by short is neck length, like I've done right now. 3 words that you'd say best describe Uluyanda.
So I'd go with classy. I would go with smart. And I would go with witty, because I'm very sarcastic. So instead of saying smart, let's say witty. Sexy.
Of course, throw sexy in there.
let's throw sexy in there.
Let's have sexy in there, because sexy is a must. It's
Baby.
a must, dude. Like, how can you not include sexy? Because I'm full of it. I threw sexy and confidence. Like, I threw sexy and confident. I made sure both.
Yeah.
And then obviously intelligent, because you have to have the brain.
Come on, somebody. Come on.
You know?
Anita will be honorable in Sandra. I'm just saying.
You know, speaking it
into existence. It is happening already. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you also have 10 questions that you've always wanted a big girl, throw them our way, man, via Instagram or even just by commenting down below. And then I'll pass it on to Anita, and you can let us know what you think, or we can give you your answers to the questions that you have. And yeah, man, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you'd like to see more of on the channel too.
Yeah.
And then of course, don't forget to follow Anita on Instagram, because she is doing the things. How, Anita, you're knitting, ne?
I'm also knitting a bang.
Honey, I'm bikini.
Don't worry.